Take a look at what we got here. We got water, we got his bowls. I got this, even though it's not snowing, in case I need to hike somewhere. I have one of my ice chests, and then we're all packed up. Sleeping bag, clothes, fishing, ice chest with more food, cooking utensils and stoves, tent, more fishing stuff, a wet bag, and then my mat. Under here, I have my axes, and then here, I have my my backpack, and then I got my work bags, my boots. It is 6:15 in the morning. I'm gonna drive up and probably get there in about 3.5 to 4 hours because I gotta get some food. And but it's a beautiful morning. Brisk, it's cold. It's gonna be even colder up there, but I'm looking forward to this.
I need a new purpose. I'm looking for so much more. Don't leave me here searching. You're just what I'm longing for. When times are getting crazy and everything seems hazy, is there some place for safety? You're just what I'm longing for. When times are getting crazy and everything seems hazy, is there some place for safety I can go? I need a new purpose. I'm looking for so much more. Don't leave me here searching. You're just what I'm longing for. When times are getting crazy and everything seems hazy, is there some place for safety I can go? I need a new purpose. I'm looking for so much more. Don't leave me here searching. You're just what I'm longing for. When times are getting crazy and everything seems hazy, is there some place for safety I can go? I need a new purpose. I'm looking for so much more. Don't leave me here searching. You're just what I'm longing for. When times are getting crazy, everything seems hazy, is there some place for safety I can go? I need a new purpose.
We made it out, guys. I'm here. It is cold. It's way colder than I thought it was going to be. That's all right, though. I'm prepared. I got my stuff set up. Let me show you what we got. Let's start with where I'm at. You cannot see me from the street, so that's why I like this spot. So I hiked in. You cannot see, but it is a designated campground. So you have your table, your bear bin, and then your fire ring. I leave my mat out because I use it at night to sit on near the fire. I have my tent. I forgot the stakes, so I had to make some stakes. I hang up my stuff here, and then on the ground you just have the stuff you need. I got a shovel and a pick, an axe. This thing is way more important than you think, because whenever you're out here, you can go like this. You do a lot of work on your knees out here when you're camping. Firewood, that right there, that's firewood. And then that's firewood over there. That was cut by the Forest Service. So I might take a couple of those for tonight. And then we have our food. It's all, for me, it's always the same. It's tortillas. And in here I have bacon, steak, cheese. This is very high in fat and keeps me full. And then of course little snacks that my wife has, and a candy. You guys know the candy. Me and Woody will have this tonight. And then in there it's just extra clothes. So like tonight when I'm sleeping, these are a must. You have to have wool gloves, otherwise your hands will freeze when you try to do anything. And then this guy is gonna keep my head warm while I sleep. And if it gets really cold, I can go all out. But we'll see. We'll see how cold it gets. The one cheap thing that I did not spend money on is the cookware. So that's like the last thing I need to get, because this is just Amazon Prime, very cheap. But it's been working for me the last couple years, and it runs off of these. I have a little portable plate. And then this, surprisingly, is my favorite item for camping. It was given to me by my sister-in-law, Jasmine, and it comes with everything. And then these are a must, especially when it's windy and cold and wet. You need a fire starter. And I just bought these because they look cool. all of my camping stuff, right? Like I love all of this stuff in every single piece that I got. Like look at this little guy. This holds my little pot so my hands don't burn, right? I have all these little cool little gadgets and tools that I've accumulated over the years, and they're all my toys. You know, I'm just a grown-up that is playing with his toys. That's how I feel when I'm out here. Like, yeah, I'm kind of cold, but it's fun. It's fun for me to try to have to stay warm, and you know, I get to use all of my cool, like even all my clothes are like my toys that like they serve a purpose. So this is another unnecessary thing. It's called the firebox stove, and it's just something to play with. It's a stove. I'm gonna try to boil some water tonight to make my my hot chocolate, and you're supposed to be able to use this little metal stove. We'll see. I've never used it before, but I get to play with it tonight. This is like this little table, right? And then there's little holes in here that you should be able to like put your sticks through. And it's, as long as you keep feeding it, it's supposed to, you know, here's a little top where you can put your pot.
My man, we go higher. It's time to go higher. Let's take this thing higher. Higher than you ever been. No stop, been tall like Everest. Higher than you ever been. No stop, been tall like Everest.
You guys ever see the guy on TikTok, the lumberjack guy?
Higher than you ever been. No stop, been tall like Everest.
All right, it's working. We'll see how hot it gets. I'm gonna try to build up some coals and then keep stoking it, and we'll see if I can make my hot chocolate. All right, it's on. I got a good amount of coals under, and I have one of these fire starters. So we're gonna see if that water can come to a boil. All right, getting dark right now. I have to change out my socks. Everything is wool out here, okay? When you think of like base layer, you think of long johns, but cotton gets wet, and that's not what you want out here. You want something that doesn't get wet. These are wool, but these are my good ones, right? These are made for out here. These don't get wet. And I also have an under layer for my pants, and then 2 layers for my upper body. The wool actually traps in your body heat better than cotton. So it's not that like it keeps you warmer necessarily, but your body heat stays trapped inside a lot better than traditional cotton. Normally, I would not sleep with my pants on. I would not sleep with this top layer on, but I'm going to tonight because I'm gonna have to get up to go to the bathroom probably twice, and you don't want to be out there outside in like 15-degree weather with it's bad enough as it is. So I'm gonna keep them on. I will take off these. All right. It's gonna get really cold. I got to get my fire going. I got to get everything going. So I'm gonna shut it off here. I'll pick up tomorrow, and I'll see you guys when I'm in the car and I'm nice and warm. It's just gonna be way too cold. I got to get everything ready. So then in the morning when I wake up, I have very minimal stuff to pack because everything's gonna be frozen, and I have like my hands are gonna get really cold. So I have it down, but I'm not gonna be able to record anymore. So wish me luck. Good morning. We made it. All packed up. It's 19 degrees. Everything is good. I actually look colder than I am because right now I just got done doing all that work. So I'm sweating and I'm not that cold anymore, but my hands are cold. But it is 7:14, so it took me about an hour to pack up. Ooh. And now I'm gonna head home. Let's go. all of my stuff is getting dry. It's all wet. Everything's put away.
Daddy, Daddy, look behind you.
What is that?
That's gonna dry. The sun is gonna dry that.
I know, so you can't leave him in the sun. He likes to play with the worms, so now that I'm done fishing, he gets to keep the bait. Every trip that I take, I try to come home with something, right? And what was on my mind the whole time was just trying to be grateful for where you're at instead of always searching for the next step. I think I'm guilty of that, and it's something that I'll work on. And so when I came home today, I was so appreciative of my wife and everything, and she's like, "Are you okay?" I'm fine. Tomorrow's Monday. We gotta get, what do we have today? So tomorrow's Monday, so today's Sunday. We have to get everything ready. So we're cooking all of our food, all of our chicken, all of our brown rice. We're getting our vegetables. We're going to the store. That's what I'm doing today. You guys have yourself a great Sunday, and I'll see you guys next week.